Welcome everyone to another live stream of Railroad Inc. Super excited to have everyone in the live stream with us. And today we have a guest with us. Super excited. So let's bring him on. We got Paul Yenny.
Hello.
This is the one and only, for those of you that follow Well Played podcast. This is Paul Yenny, the guy that I do all the questions from Paul. Excellent educator out in Colorado, and also fellow board gamer. So we're going to do this together here on the live stream. Hopefully everybody's hearing everybody. Paul, do you want to give a brief introduction for those people that aren't on Well Played?
Sure. I'm Paul Yenny. I'm a fifth grade teacher in Colorado Springs, currently working on social distancing. And so without board game nights, I figured I would hop on here and play some games with as many of you as possible. And I'm seeing my mom in the chat. Awesome. And a lot of people that I know from Twitter are in the chat. So hello, everybody.
I'm curious. Kelly says, is there sound? Is everybody having good sound? Can you all hear us? I love it. Oh, Maddie's here. Hey, Maddie. I'm excited to play Railroad Inc. with you. Hopefully you guys got the template. While we wait for others, that's a good segue here. If you haven't got the template, here's the link that I want you to go to get the template. I've added the ability for you to sort of use it on an iPad, and I'll teach you how to like zoom in and draw it, so you can use the template there. You can write it out if you need to. That works too. You just can draw it. It's a 7x7 square. Just make sure you have the right exits and those kind of things. Anne's here. Maddie says she can hear me. That's good.
Looks like most people can hear. We've got Lori is having trouble, and maybe one or two other people, but most of us are hearing.
Nice.
All Shannon's right. Here. My fiance's in. Hello, nice. Shannon from upstairs. She's downstairs.
I like it. I like it. Rory's here. That's awesome. That's awesome. Good night there, but it's fun that you're here from Doha. That's fantastic. Hopefully we can do one of these at a time in which you can join. Maybe you can bring some of your students. That would be fabulous. Rory and I did a gamification chat. Oof. Probably like a decade ago at ISTE. That was awesome.
Oh, that sounds great.
Sam's here too. All right, Sam. Thomas is here. Guess I'm doing something wrong. Maybe just check if on YouTube you have it on mute, or if you're watching on your phone, you might have it also on silent mode. I know that happens to me sometimes. Awesome that we have so many people joining us today. Like I said, get the template if you haven't done so already. While we do that, I'm going to bring up...
Oh, hey, David. I got David from my class in here.
Oh, that's awesome.
Love it.
I'm going to just show a little bit the template here.
Perfect.
So here's the template, and I just want to show people, if you're using the template, how to use it. But if you're not using the template, also just kind of how to play the game a little bit. So we have these exits here. You can see one's a street, one's one's a railroad, then street, railroad, railroad. And a major piece of the game is trying to connect those exits. And each turn, I'm going to roll 4 dice. What I put on here on the template to show you, there are 3 dice that have these 6 sides, and there's 1 die that has these 3 sides on 2 of the sides. So you can kind of see the probability of getting the roll you need, with these being more common than these 3 up here. And we're going to play 7 rounds where I roll 4 dice, and you're going to place those 4 dice down. And one of the rules is you have to grow from one of the exits or one of your previously placed dice. So those are your choices. And you can start a new exit. So I could start over here doing this and then place one over here. That's fine. But I'm sorry, I did that on the wrong screen here. You could start over here, placing, and then place like your fourth die over here. That's fine as long as it starts on an exit and then or grows from those. Then
you can rotate dice as needed.
Good call.
So if it's a hooked dice with an L dice, you can flip that for the L to go any direction you want. You're not locked into how the screen shows them.
It's a good reminder there that. Ooh, sorry. Hang on. I had something come up. Okay, so go back here to our with Paul there.
I sound far away. I'm hearing.
That might have been.
Hello.
That might have been for anybody that was having a little trouble with Paul there a second ago. When I had it on my computer screen, I think I had his not muted but really low. So he's back. He should be back now.
Cool.
All right. So I think we should get started. We can rotate the dice. We can play the dice. Let's.
One more thing, and we can talk about this when you go to the dice screen. We have the 6 usable anytime features, and I think we're good on rules.
Awesome. That's true. So the template, hopefully everybody's got that. We're gonna move on from there. And let's do this. Okay. So I'm going to take off the template sign there. And we're going to go to, let's do this one. So here's where I'm going to like have the dice. I'm going to roll them. I'm going to put them in. We're going to place them. This is our first round here. So first round of 7. If I didn't say so, just a reminder for those using the template, in the corner of each little box is a little like notch out. And what you're supposed to do is write down, and you're supposed to write down the round in which you place it. And that way you'll know if you've placed all 4 dice this round and you can kind of look back. And then I want to bring up here, we have some bonus dice you can use. And I'm going to bring up the chat here so everybody can see the chat. Hopefully that will start working. Kelly's in here. That's fabulous. Maddie's laughing. Maddie, don't laugh at me. This is only like my 3rd live stream. All right, here we go.
All right.
That's what we got for our first roll.
It's
good to see you in here, John. Nick Davis is here too.
Gotta get a better.
David, you're going down. Let's see here. Going.
Tough decisions off the bat.
Right off the bat.
All right, starting the game already not confident.
Like, right? It's that tension that I kind of like about that. Corey Pepler says, when can we use the bonus die? You can use the bonus die. It says just below it there that you can use one of them per round. each one of them only once. So if you use, let's say, that first one, then you can't use it again the rest of the game. And only 3 in the game total. So if you want to use one right now, go ahead, I dare you.
John, I don't know how difficult it'll be if you have no idea how to play, but I don't think it'll be too bad. I think it's pretty intuitive. And if you don't get it, you can just make pretty art with your board, and that's another way you can win by just having fun.
All right, I did my 4.
I'm good on my 4.
Is everybody else? If you kind of give us like a you're good sort of green light, that would be awesome. Maddie says she's done. That's fabulous, Maddie. Ooh, Maddie, I gotta do this one for you. Maddie will know what I'm doing. Maddie will know what I'm doing. That's for you, Maddie.
All right, my mother is done.
Awesome.
For those of you who don't know, who didn't make the Yenny connection, Ann Yenny in the chat is my mother and fellow awesome 4th and 5th grade teacher.
David says round 2, please. He's ready.
All right.
All right. I think if David came the other day, and David was like clearly our best. He crushed us, right? I mean, I think he beat us by like 10 points. So if he's ready, I'm ready.
All right, let's do it.
Define being good on your 4 dice. I'm gonna just bring that up here. That is fantastic comment there. I love it.
We got a group of 6 in Chicago that are finishing up.
Oh, then we can wait a little bit. David, can you tell me where you started off here? Did you place a special die yet, David? Ooh, John Spike says, wait. I gotta wait for John Spike. John Spike says he misses. That's awfully nice of you, John. Awfully nice of you. David, no special yet. Save those for a bit later. I do that too, but then what happens is in the middle of the game, I forget that I've saved them, and then I have like 2 rounds left to use all 3.
I ended up on my last game just throwing one in just to say I did it.
It's crazy. All right, Michael says they're all good. Was that
all right?
That our Chicago crew?
That was our Chicago crew.
Fabulous. Sam gives us a thumbs up. I love it. Okay. I'm doing it. You ready? Here we go.
We're ready.
Round 2.
Railroads.
Ooh, how's that?
Not those railroads. All right.
Hey, don't like.
That's incredibly unhelpful. But
somebody must like it, right?
Someone in the chat loves it, and I will persevere.
What do we have? David, go to YouTube and.
Oop. I'm back.
Here now, and my road is set. Nice. Can you use more than 1 in a turn? I thought you could only use 1 per turn and only 3 in the whole game. That's right. You can only, Carol, you're right. I put that, I don't know if you guys can see it on the screen, but I put that little rule just below the bonus dice there up top.
John, the blue area in the middle, you get bonus points for putting anything there. So if you have a tile that or a die side that you've placed there, you get a bonus point at the end. Oh.
Let's see, what do we got here? Finally, let me switch cameras here. Finally, you rolled a good one. Thanks, Maddie. Thanks. I appreciate it. That is perfect. Thomas, yeah, that was good. What we asked for. Not. I agree. That is. I have connected 2 exits already.
I've got some exits going. Now that I know the actual scoring criteria of getting as many exits per cluster. I've adjusted my strategy, and I'm not sure how that's gonna go.
All right, so let us know when your Carol's done. Shannon's good.
It is easy to be quick when you don't know the strategy. You just put things down.
That's awesome.
Way to go, Mom.
That's awesome. David Kolb's good.
Maddie already has 3 connected.
What did I do wrong? Did you use the special? You had to have used the special. That's a must. All right. So I think we're all set here. We're gonna.
Yep. I'm not seeing anyone saying wait.
I don't either. So I think that means we can do this. I think that's what that means. Right?
The roadblock and the black railroad, that will switch your roads to railroads. So if you have a road path, you want to stop and convert it to a railroad, that's a station that does that so that you can connect both symbols together.
All right. It seems like everybody's good. I'm gonna go. We're gonna move on to round 3 here.
Round 3.
Here we go. Boop, 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 boop.
Ooh,
Paul already saw what he wanted, huh?
I did. And that last game we played, we did not see the overpass once.
That hurt. I'm not gonna lie. That hurt. Ooh, that overpass came at a great time for me.
Me too.
So, just a little strategy tip or reminder for those that haven't played. You get minus points for every sort of dead end that doesn't go somewhere off the board. So any dead end off the board, fine, but anything that's like left hanging out, not good. So you want to kind of finish these things off.
I have officially used my first bonus die.
I think I'm going to do that right now as well.
Oh,
Cross that bonus die off.
I have a wonderful camera stand, which is my phone on top of the Railroad ink box leaning against a switch. So if I keep disappearing because my tripod has ceased to be functional.
All right, I am officially good.
I am good as well.
David, this time I'm coming for you. There's a possibility that I'm going to use all 9 center squares. And for those of you that have never played, what I'm talking about is in that center mass, there, those center 9, you get 1 point per one that you fill in. That's one of the scoring conditions. If you want, while we sort of wait here, I'm going to bring up for a sec the end game scoring just to show people. So connected exits, you score, and that's a bit tricky. I'm going to probably go over that more at the end right now. But then another thing to think about is longest road. You just count up how many squares your longest road is. Longest railroad, count up how many squares. And then that category 4 there is that center, which could be up to 9 points. And then you get minus the little circle with the line through it is minus for each dead end. The star is if in the advanced game only, we're not playing the advanced game, and then we're going to add it all up. So for those who have never played, there's a good thing to think about. What do we got here? Sam's got 4 connections. I still only have 2.
John Wolf has 7 of the center pieces locked up already. Trying to control the middle like a chess game.
3. I only have 6. Get off! I am not excited about this. Let's go. Jennifer's giving the thumbs up. All right, what do we think? This is a...
Thomas wants you to continue blowing on the dice before you roll them.
I figure in this COVID-19 time, this is the perfect time to just blow on things. All right. We got a lot of thumbs up. Okay, we're gonna do this.
Round 4.
That one's for you, Thomas.
All right, can you push that? There you go.
There you
go.
All right, I'll stop playing with them. We're not getting like any streets here, people. Four.
All right, so I have a station. And a turn.
Yeah, so people that have never played before, the ones with the little square box in the center, those are called stations, because you're like converting from one type to the other. How are we on round 4 already? What didn't I place? I did that one. I did that one. Did that one. Straight train I have not placed yet. Okay. That happened again, Paul. So for those of you wondering, like where I'm at, because Maddie, you're crushing me, and all these other people are crushing me, I now have 7 of the 9 in the center. I still only have 2 exits connected. I have used only 1 special.
I am at 5 in the middle. I have 4 stations connected, and I've also only used 1 special, but I'm looking very closely at using a second.
Gah.
I need some of those 3-pronged ones, either streets or railroads.
Like, oh, I can't flip a die. I know what you mean.
A
T.
T's, yes. I need some T junctions.
When you said 3-pronged, I pictured like a fork, and I'm like, there's not that. Too many turns. Gotta go, Kyle. Well, see you, Kyle. Thanks for stopping in. Sam has 8 in the center. Jennifer, center. 8 in the center. 2 stations, 2 specials. I'm telling you, man, I'm just getting crushed here. I've said I like games. I've never really said that I'm great at them.
That's true. You have never made that an explicit claim. I am set up to do good things if I have the right dice, but if you roll poorly, I'm done.
So,
but I've got some great.
You're going to blame me.
Yeah, exactly.
I hope everybody heard that. It's my fault if Paul doesn't do well.
Well, if I don't do well the next time we do this, I'll roll my dice.
There you go. All right, so give me let me know how you guys are doing. It seems like people are reporting what they've gotten laid down. So
Yep, it's looking. I'm seeing thumbs up and goods
oh,
in
Kyle,
between the.
it wasn't good to go. I mean, it wasn't
Oh,
gotta go. It was good to go. Got it, Kyle. That's awesome. Uh, 3 in the center, 5 exits, I think. Holy cow! John Wolf finishes the center. Is that all you've done? That's like you're just center strat. I dig it. I dig it. Okay, it seems like everybody's good to go. So I am round 5.
3 more to go.
Ah, boom. Hey, a T.
That's what I need.
A T.
A T, a train T is even better.
I did that one for you.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna use a special in this round.
I also am going to. I just don't quite know where yet. I'm getting more and more ambitious, which will either be my undoing or will be the reason I win.
Do you want to know which one I'm rooting for?
I have a guess.
uh, Probably late to remind everybody, but if you're just joining, you can rotate these dice. Oops. Okay, I've placed 2 dice so far, one of which is a special. You guys proud of me? I got another exit connected. Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
That special's gone.
3. Train. 5.
7 connections from Sam.
Uh,
I'm at 6, so
1,
that's
2.
not too.
Um, all right, I am done. Let's see, how many am I at? I'm at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 connections. Not bad. I went from 2 to 6 in one round. Fear me. 8 connections, Kelly. Come on. I was super excited. All set, I think. Good, good. Thumbs up from Corey. 7 connections. Sam, everybody's crushing me. I might not show my board at the end, everybody.
How many do you have in the middle? I'm at 6.
I'm at 7. To get all those connections this time, I had to kind of abandon doing middle stuff and do edge stuff. All right. I think we're going to end up rolling here. This is round
Yep.
6, people.
2 more.
I can't believe it.
8 more dice. I need straight roads.
I got some roads here.
I'll take them. There we go.
Paul passes out again. Maddie said only 5 connected. I got you. I got you, Maddie. Let's see here. I needed one of those converter ones. Didn't get it. Uh, Five. I don't know, people. I don't know about this.
My entire strategy now hinges on getting a road turn on the next round.
Marianne says, how do you number the box if you are using for 2 rounds for the station dice? I don't quite know what that means there. John Spike, only 2 connections. I'm liking it. I got somebody out there that I'm going to score better than. We'll do the train turn here. 6.
All right.
You're all done?
That was a tough one, but I am.
I am not done. That is really not what I wanted.
That was a rough roll. 2 dice I needed, the other 2 awful.
Yeah. Just awful.
And it looks like a couple others in chat are also struggling with this roll. So,
well, R2, we only have one more roll left.
Yep.
That was a complete bad placement I just did. 1, 2, 3. What one haven't I done? Oh, the T intersection. Let's do this for my T. There we go.
Carol, I also have a lot of dead ends. It's more than I'm comfortable with. The Chicago crew is done.
Chicago crew's done. I dig it. What else we got? Dope. No idea where to put the first die. This one? Like that. I struggle with this because of the rule about having dead ends are going to score negative points, and that's like 4. That's 4 things. 7.
That, by the way, is an overpass, and it's not like a station. Those are 2 separate
tracks,
pieces as well.
Which Paul learned about scoring wise last time. That makes a difference.
Yes.
Shannon Brown says mine looks ugly. Mine looks pretty hot messish. I'm not gonna lie. 6 connections, but so many dead ends. Saddest transportation network ever.
We should say when we talked the other day, we talked about doing this game a little more frequently so that people had a chance to learn a couple times and have a chance to get better.
Yeah, so actually I would love to hear from you guys what you think of Paul's suggestion there. Do you think we should run this a few more times while we're all in sort of quarantine so that you guys can kind of get that strategy? I have probably about 3 other games I'm thinking about live streaming like this. So I can move on to some of those other ones, But for some of you that are just getting to play Railroad Inc., I tell you, that second time, that third time, that fourth time you play it, you really start to hone in on that strategy, and it's a lot of fun. So I'd love to hear what you guys think. Continue with this, or sort of more quickly move on to one of the other games. Just post it in the chat. Paul and I'll hear you when it comes up.
Jennifer, the stations will just help you connect roads and railroad tracks, which will help you connect more stations, which will give you more points. So the stations don't give you points in and of themselves. And Patty, 2 different colored pencils sounds great.
Maddie says, yes, that'd be good to have more, or great to have more. I need you to define what more meant there, Maddie. More of this or new ones? Yes, play this again, Carol says. Learn about the scoring confused, but want to play new ones too. Depending on how long this is, we'll definitely have a chance to do a lot more.
Mary says, don't use my system to get masks to hospitals.
Do the 3 other games too. I will definitely be doing them all eventually. That's for sure. I agree with Mary, like doing this one again too. Kyle, nice. It could be helpful to practice this a little bit. I cleaned up the direction sheet too. If anybody happened to see the new direction sheet, that kind of made it so that you could play on an iPad. Link to the video, link to those things. So hopefully we can get others doing this. Hopefully you can have your students check it out as well. That'd be awesome.
So I'm generally hearing more of this and other things as well. So I think we
have a group of gamers.
We do. We throw this in, and we have to wait to do cartographers till my copy comes in the mail. But
John Wolf, wait a minute, John. John just noticed that the stations on the outside have a specific type of track or road. Yes, my friend, yes.
Nicole, connections are the arrows to arrows and are also called exits, but the stations are the little black boxes that turn roads into railroads and railroads into roads.
All right, we ready for round 7? We have to. That was our longest pause.
Yes.
All right, round 7.
Last one.
Oh gosh, not a single street. Oh. Oh.
I think my game's over.
I think my game's over. T intersection there. That'll be good. That'll connect some of those.
Okay.
Round 7.
Nope. With judicious use of the remaining bonus dice, I may be okay.
This is terrible, Paul.
Well, you rolled it. I take no responsibility for this.
How did I know you were going to say that?
I did just put in my my 9th middle square, so that's good.
7, 7.
Oh, actually, this was actually the best roll you could have done. Now that I'm playing around with it.
Oh, so
thank you. You're a wonderful man doing wonderful things.
There you go. David, re-roll. John Spike, I fold. Let's see here. I have one more to play. I don't think there's anything I can really do with it.
Which one did I miss? Oh, I missed that one.
I have a straight railroad that I like literally don't even.
I that's the one I'm doing, and I'm just making a dead end from an exit just to put it somewhere.
I don't even know if I can like. Can I legally start that just on the side of the?
Yeah, I mean that's what I did. Let me see if I can. Right, where is it? Where's my camera? Right there.
Yeah. Well, no, but that's actually a train starting point.
Oh, you don't have.
I literally would have to just put it off the side of the board.
You don't have any train starting points left to.
Nope. I don't know if you played the same game as me, Paul, but there was a lot of trains. Uh, yeah, I'm just gonna. I don't know the rule on that, but I'm just gonna do it. It'll give me a -1 point. Okay, so while everybody wraps up, Paul and I are gonna walk you through how scoring works. I'm gonna give you a little bit of time with these dice for a second, but to bring up the endgame scoring here, the first category there, the exits, it's got that little arrow. What you do is, and this is the tricky part. I'm gonna bring up. Hopefully, we're done with those dice. Let me know if I have to bring them back up, but I'm gonna switch to a different camera here. Not that camera. Sorry. This camera I'm gonna switch to. And I'll keep these dice here. Keep them on my board here so you can. So this is my hot mess that I did. These are the dice that we rolled this turn if you still need them. So how we score that first one, the stations here, is you pick any station that you've made an exit from, and you sort of follow that like as if you were riding the rail in my case, and you see how many of those connect. But if you ever like are finished with that particular network, and you have to like jump to a different network, you score those separately using the chart below. Okay, so yeah. So looking at this, you starting with this one, I am connected to 1, go down here, 2, keep following this rail, 3, keep following this rail, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh, hang on. You
Nope,
went over an overpass, so just 6.
just 6. You're right. So 6 on that network. So looking at that chart that you have up above, 6 is 20 points. But then this other network that like Paul corrected me on down here is 1. This is an overpass, so it doesn't connect to that rail network. That's where I made that mistake. 2, and I never made it down here, so just 2. So 2 is worth 4 points, so add that to the 20, and now I have 24 points in that category. So I'm going to write that down, 24.
And I hit my goal of getting all my connections onto one network, and I got 8 connected in one network, so I got 28.
So Paul's beating me already, as are a lot of you. Matt Eason, thank you for telling me I have a lot of dead ends. I really appreciate that. 10 stations for me and my boy. Nice. Now those 10 stations, I want to say though, make sure they are separate. Make sure those are separate networks. Does that make sense? Hopefully. Okay. So the next scoring is longest road. So you just look the longest road. The tricky thing on this one that some people forget is the half road half, like with a station, that still counts as a road square. So any square that has road, as long as you're not doubling back on yourself. So my longest is going to be this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I could go straight and that would be 6, but it'd be better to go up 1, 6, and then over 1, 7. So my longest road is 7 points.
And mine was 12.
All right. So now, then thank you very much, Mike Washburn, telling me that I'm figuring this all out. Josh missed it. Sorry. 24. Then we got longest rail works the exact same way. So longest rail, super simple. For me, that's probably going to be this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 for the longest rail. Then the next box, category 4, is that center box. For me, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. David, I tried. I tried to beat you on that. Then we got to do our dead ends. Dead ends, you're supposed to sort of circle them so they're easy to see. So circle, so 1, 2. These are all minus points. 1, 2. Got one there. 3. Wow, 3 right in that corner. None. 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh my gosh. 8, 9. That might be the most dead ends I've ever had. Oh, 10. Holy cow.
I had 4.
So minus 10 points. The star, again, is if we were playing expansion, which we're not playing expansion. So I'm just going to cross that out. And then we just total them up. So I have 37 points.
Well, I'd like to give a shout out to the Team Paul members out there. The Shannon and my mother and David from my class, as I got 54 points, my highest score ever.
Ooh. 54?
Could not have done it without all your support.
54?
Here's if anyone wants to screenshot and check all my math.
The longest rail is 13. I believe it, Maddie, because this particular round we had a lot of rail in this game. Not a lot of roads. That's what kind of hurt me.
My mom got 72, which I'm skeptical about, but congratulations.
That's awesome. I'm so happy that you and your mom were able to play a game during
this time of quarantine.
Yeah. I mean, that's pretty cool. Let's see what else we got here in the comments. 12 dead ends. I'm with you, buddy. I think I have 31, but I never know about the exit connections. So again, to kind of walk you through that, Carol, think of each network separately. So if let's just make it really simple. Let's say I didn't have that center there and those were two separate networks. I'd count up what I do up here and count up how many of those things connect and look on the chart. And then I'd look down here how many of those things connect and look on the chart. And then add those two scores together. So you don't just count that you have 6 exits and that's 20 points. You count that you have like 3 in my example and 3 separate ones, which is only 16 points. So you see how it's better if you can make it one giant connected mass, but if they're separate, you scored lower.
Carol, I will give bonus points for interesting transit systems. Give yourself 3 points.
Maddie has 48 points. I have 37. Hats off to you, Maddie. I guess I shouldn't have done this, but 46. We got somebody with Sarah. 31. Michael.
I think that's David from my class in there.
33 from Carmela. 8th grade. Nice. Oh goodness, I think I got 24. John Spike, I absolutely love you. Thank you for coming. Sam Eason, 49. Solid score. You know what I haven't heard from? Did I miss it in the chat? Has David not reported? I mean, David, our current champ.
Current champion.
Did David not post his score?
Going back through, I don't see it.
David, shame on you. Come on, post it. 46 from Jocelyn. I dig it. Uh, 40 from me and my boy. Nice. That's awesome. My daughter's in 3rd grade. Oh, did I just see David's come in? he's
No.
he's helping his wife score. That's awesome that you and Kelly played. Again, there's such weird times we're living through, right? But I'm really enjoying how much we were all able to come together here. We have about 40 some people 45 people between the Facebook and the YouTube here.
This was a blast.
Not to mention some people are playing with their family members, so like 2 or 3 people. I had 40. My daughter had 39. Bragging rights
David's
go
first
to
number
me.
is a 4.
I am so sorry. Because you are locked in a house with your father and he has bragging rights. Better luck next time. First number is a 4. Are we talking about Kelly or are we talking about you, David? Well, first number being a 4 beats my 37 for anybody that was paying attention to my score. $41. Ooh. 52 from Lori. This was so much fun. Thank you. You bet. I hope you come back for some other live streams. It sounds like you guys were asking for another Railroad Tycoon. We can easily do that. And I'm working on doing another game or two. I have to shoot the rules video. That's what's actually holding me up on those. I've made the template on the next one. So that's awesome.
If only you had the time to just be in your house and shoot video.
You know, that's it's amazing the things we have time for. Later today, I'm going to clean out my cupboard and organize it.
I think we should live stream that too.
Yeah. Not so exciting.
We can all clean out our cupboards together. We can.
Sam beats his sister by 1. Oh.
Oof.
Bragging rights go to Sam. Oh, and your mom played. That's awesome. Lori, actually 52 was my hubby. I was 24. There's a difference there. Bragging rights go to your hubby. Nick Davis, thanks for hosting, guys. You are both the best. Nick, I mean, I'd love to play a game with you too. So thank you everyone for sort of coming to this
Corey,
YouTube.
64.
What?
That's absurd.
That is absurd. I would totally do a game of code names. We can do that on here. I know how we could do that. I actually am thinking about, like I said, a couple more roll and writes where we can all use the same information. And then I have a couple party games that I think would work, but we'll see. And one of these days, I want to test how many Skype people I could have in the session. Right now, we had Paul and I, and that was really awesome to have you here, Paul. It was helpful for me too to have somebody else watching the chat too while I'm earning 37 points. It's pretty awesome. Everybody, thank you so much for joining me and Paul on this second Let's Play sort of video. We will be definitely doing another one, so stay tuned. If you're in the Hive Summit, I will be sending out another Hive update with the next game. Also, if anybody wants, let me copy this link here and put it in. I have, I'm doing a giveaway for those of you guys that want to try to win one of these games.
Ooh.
Oh, I know, right? Let me put it in Sorry, struggling here. And oh, that's super tiny. Let's see if I can make that bigger. If you go there, you know what I can do? I'm ridiculous. I can put it in the chat. Sometimes I'll tell you people. Sometimes there is the link to the chance to win the game. I'm gonna have 2 winners. That will be announced, I think, in 2 weeks. So hopefully we'll have other people play, other people do these things, and you guys can earn a chance to win a game.
Sweet.
That's all for we got for you today. Again, thank you so much for being part of this live stream and my YouTube channel. As always, if you could kind of like and subscribe like the video, subscribe to the channel, that would be awesome. I really appreciate it. That definitely helps get the word out about the YouTube channel, helps the algorithm. Paul and I absolutely loved having you guys in. It was so fun having the lively crowd posting comments, letting us know.
Yes.
So thank you for that. It really makes a difference on our end. And I hope you guys have a fun and safe night with your family. And
stay healthy.
Definitely stay healthy. Definitely stay healthy. And we're gonna close off some of these things on the screen here. Let me get rid of this link here. And all right, I am gonna close off again. Thank you, everyone. You're fantastic. Let's take the chat off. And
thank all you guys. I'm glad you guys had a great time.
Yeah.